Life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Wow. That's it.
Coming up moments from now, the venue in the heart of downtown New York City. The 76ers taking on the Knicks. For the 76ers, 2 losses. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for New York, Randall and Robinson make up the inside. Mitchell is out there with Derrick Rose.
Monster job.
We're looking at teams with first-year coaches, Chris. How long do you think it usually takes to get up to speed with the new system?
You know, it depends, Kevin. Do you have veteran players on your team? Is it a familiar system that guys have seen before? Young squads, they take a little bit more time to get up to speed. It may take till the All-Star break or so.
He takes it in. Here's the monster. And too long on the shot. Down low, here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open. It's hard to find.
For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by the 76ers. Harden draws the double. Embiid, the pass to Harris. Again, Philadelphia.
Keeps that mid-range jump shot alive. I love seeing Harris utilize this area of the floor.
Here's the monster. Makes it off the glass.
Monster job.
Monster's got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry them off.
Mitchell, come on now.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Robinson on the wing. Over Maxey. Robinson.
Mitchell. Robinson.
To the 10. I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Harden dishes to Embiid. Harden against Rose. Back to Thibault. There's the 3.
No.
It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Their hot start keeps getting hotter. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
Embiid against Rose. Here's the monster.
Easy.
Off target. 76ers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Here's Maxey. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Here's the monster, defended by Thibault. Here's the monster. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Harris. Robinson with the block. Rose in the post, guarded by Harden. Here's the monster. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Well, let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And finished off by Rose.
All the injuries, Rose has the speed to beat you in transition.
Harden against Rose. 2 minutes remaining in the Harden, the pass to Jordan. The 9-foot shot. Reed misses.
Nice work to get good position inside. You just can't quite get as good a look.
Monster job.
Transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Harden the pass to Maxey. .133 left to play in the first quarter.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And those are the games that really hurt. Playing well, the effort's there, and in the end, it still is not.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. RJ
Monster job.
for Mitchell Robinson. Quickly comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Walker subbed in for Derrick Rose. And the 76ers making a change here.
Monster job.
Checked in.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's Jordan on the wing. He's defended by Randall. Harden scanning the floor. No good on the three. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted
Monster job.
The crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
Now, here's Maxey, quickly covering. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup. Korkmaz has got his second basket of the night.
And Millsap is a team player, someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
The monster passes to Walker. And the pass to Quickly. Here's the monster. Trying to get open his rim.
Monster job.
He's 5 for 9.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Harden dishes to Jordan. Outside for Millsap. Out to the right wing. Here's Korkmaz. Moves back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. 76ers lead by 1. And don't hungry, Joel Embiid continuing to improve every season.
What's the ass nigga?
Well, he's already made huge strides in his conditioning, and it shows.
Not satisfied yet to win that MVP trophy, but he is more than capable.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say we want to start fast? Now let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
You get going. You get going, Maxie. You get Monster John.
Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Maxey in a shooting guard. Here's Harden. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Knicks with the lead. Barrett the pass to the monster. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Paul Millsap picks one up. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And then also, they played well with their backs to the basket tonight. I mean, just really strong play in the post.
Showing off that athleticism, Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
Here's the monster. And the layup is
Monster
The
John.
Monsters got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Passes it to Harris. Inside, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Julius Randle. Donovan Mitchell comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Rose in for Kemba Walker. Here's the monster, guarded by Harris. The monster passes to Rose. Burks kicks to Mitchell. Here's the monster. 21 points in the game. It's hauled in by Harris. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Korkmaz passes to Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Okay, when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process from making the playoffs, then another one for the conference finals, then another one just to go to the finals. That doesn't even have you winning the ring yet.
Reed is checked in for Philadelphia. Mitchell up top, guarded by Harris. On deep. Kept alive by New York. Here's the monster. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. And Donovan Mitchell gets the 3. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Mitch.
When he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
And here now is Thibault. From 13, that one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia. Harden against Rose. New York moving it around. Here's the monster. Yes, it's Rose.
Monster John.
That's 23 points for the monster. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Floats one. Harden's shot is off.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Excellent D that time from Robinson. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to the monster. The dish to Mitchell. Here's the monster, defended by Thibault. Here's the monster. And And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
That's his second
For
foul.
New York, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
At the line
And
for
just
the
to
Knicks.
mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Catching up on the changes for New York. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Alec Burks. And quickly in for Derrick Rose. Then for the 76ers, DeAndre Jordan comes in for Embiid. And Maxey subbed in for James Harden. Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him.
Monster John Savage.
And breaks down the defense with the pass.
A minute 20 left in the second quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Thibault sends it back. The pass to Maxey. And there's the try. The shot goes
Whoa,
up.
whoa,
Now the Knicks take it the
by
other way.
Monster John.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
So for the Knicks, Randall's checked in for the Monster. And Walker subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Then for the 76ers, Paul Millsap is checked in for Reed. And it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle. 26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Maxey.
And he got off to a nice start, but has slowed down here in the second quarter. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
They get it back. And the dunk by Robinson.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on it, you pay the consequences.
And so it's New York. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. What a second quarter for them. They're up by 6 at the break. A nice lead. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
The differential is the free throw attempts. And that's one of the big stories in this game. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from the Monster.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Rose and Barrett are the guards. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's the Monster in at the 3 slot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Rose dishes to Barrett. Here's the Monster, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And 1 on Embiid. For New York, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The 76ers trail by 8. Going inside. And that one's good. Maxey.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Out to the wing. The Monster passes to Robinson. Here's the Monster, defended by Thybulle. To the paint, here's Randall. And Randall Randall throws it down.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing here by 8. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Here's Embiid. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Robinson.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Fires the 3. They get it back. Second chance shot. And Thibault sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Burks, he's checked in for the Monster.
For your New York Knicks, Alec Burks.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Rose, no good.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
And Embiid throws it down.
I love the activity from Embiid. He's just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive. I mean, he's getting rewarded for it right there.
To the inside, Randall. And Randall throws it down.
The movement off the ball is good. And the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Passes it to Maxey. Misses off the right eye.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Here's Rose. And Embiid with the block.
A stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Harris. Randall with some nice D.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Rose. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The 76ers trail by 6. Maxey passes to Embiid. Robinson with the block. Randall down low. Harris is there. No good with the layup. For Philadelphia, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Harden dishes to Embiid. Tries again. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
New York calls timeout. And real quickly, he's checked in for New York. Kemba Walker comes in for Rose. Then for the 76ers, Jordan, he's checked in for Embiid. Reed comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's get an update on Donovan Mitchell. What's the status there, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Knicks head athletic trainer. He told me it's a pinched nerve in his neck, and that has him in a lot of pain. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands. I hope to see him back on the court soon.
Here it finds Randall. Randall is doubled. There at the pass to Walker. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 7. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And it's good for 2. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
So assured inside. I love how hard it takes the defense head on.
Outside, Walker. Walker missing again. Lobs it up for Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
And it's quickly missing. Philadelphia shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Korkmaz. Jordan inside. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's now only a 1-point Knicks lead.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
Harden against Walker. Pass to Quickly. Pocket 4. Walker's shot is off.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Thibault can't get it to go.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Here's Robinson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises
Monster John Savage.
We send our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Harden, and it's Korkmaz at the small forward. There's the pass to the monster. From the arc, got a piece of it. Barrett kicks to Robinson. Outside, Walker, pass to the monster. Back to Walker. It's up a three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Look at Walker's percentages from beyond the arc. I mean, tremendous improvement over the last few games.
Millsap dishes to Harden. Jordan the pass to Korkmaz. Millsap in the corner. It's good from long range. Millsap's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Knicks leading by 3. Now here's Walker. Quickly finds Walker. To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Monster John Savage.
Timeout call to 76ers. We've seen the monster really having a great game.
He's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
So for the Knicks, Mitchell comes in for Quickly. And it's Rose in for Walker. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Okay, David, much appreciated. For 3, Mitchell. Here's Robinson, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Embiid with it. Robinson picks him up. Embiid kicks to Harris. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And he uses the glass on the way. And the Knicks lead by 4.
They are just killing them on the interior.
To the left wing. Here's Maxey. That one a little long. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. Mitchell right side.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Here's Maxey. Embiid with it. to the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Maxey. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, the Monster.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
The Knicks leading by 4. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Randall. Randall is doubled. 16 feet away. New York, no good that time either.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
It's good. Now just a 2-point New York lead.
Wow, and slowly but surely, Harris is learning what it takes to become a leader. When this team needs him to step up, he has no issue dominating crucial possession.
It is good.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Harden against Rose. Here's Embiid. Robinson with the block. Mitchell outside. Down low. And Randall throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pass to Embiid. Harris trying to get free. Embiid, no good. The Knicks leading by 6. The drive by Mitchell. He dishes it to Randall. Rose passes to Mitchell. Up top, Randall. Mitchell outside. New York needs to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Monsters checked in for New York. The 76ers trail by 6. Now Harden, out left to the wing. Fades and shoots. Robinson pulls it in.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. It seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
The quick look, no good that time. And the 76ers with possession. Maxey passes to Harris. Yes!
Just incredible patience by Harris, rising to the occasion in a big way with the key basket.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal, second team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cuts off the pass.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
Now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his third personal, third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
We've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime playing his best ball. Free throws helping him to make the lead even safer.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're trailing by 6. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and quick. No room for error, no time to waste.
Robinson with the block. It drops. And now they trail by just 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his third personal.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
This is Donovan Mitchell. I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They trail by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, right now it's technically a 2-possession game, but that means you'll have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring again.
Here's Maxey. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. In the corner, it's Harris over Randall. Not enough on that one as it misses. Driving in, the monster. Banked in off the glass.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win.